and welcome to Learning to Learn. The other day I was thinking about trying to get in touch with a memory champion, because I know that learning how to remember things is an art that certainly I could benefit from. And within just a few days of thinking about how to contact a memory champion, I, by complete coincidence, met this gentleman here, José María Bea. And José María Bea is an amazing champion of memory. Hello, José.
Hello, Jan. Thank you for this interview.
Thank you for joining us. So, you are a memory champion. What type of memory champion are you? What is it that you've achieved?
Okay. I never win the competitions, but I have taken part in fast memory championships. Yeah, my best score was the 7th in the world.
7th in the world.
This kind of memory.
And he says that he's not a memory champion. Right.
I'm not the first one. But yeah, in this kind of competitions, we have to memorize numbers in just 1 second and 4 seconds. Decimal numbers and binary numbers.
Right.
Another test is memorizing color shapes,
Yeah.
and matrices.
Colors and shapes.
Yeah, for example, a square green,
Yeah.
and the other is triangle blue,
Right.
and pentagon
Yellow.
yellow. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Very
when
fast.
you say you have to remember numbers in a second.
Yeah.
And is that they give you 1 digit every second?
No.
No.
The world record
Yeah.
is 1 second, 21 numbers.
You see all the digits
My best
for 1
score,
second.
My best score is 17.
Good grief. Okay.
Yeah, and this kind of memory tests are very interesting because you have to be very focused. You can you cannot lose any second, of course.
Yeah. Any split second.
Yeah.
Millisecond.
Exactly.
Right.
Fast reading is very important for this test. You know where your eyes will look. I will look here, then here, and jump here. Everything in just 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah. The processing speed is very, very fast. We change the numbers into words and images.
Right.
When
Could you give an example?
Yeah. Yeah. My conversion is in Spanish, of course. For example, the number 43. 43. You have to memorize 43. Maybe you can see in your mind the number 43 written, but this is not a good strategy. Maybe you can see 43 dots. It's not a good strategy.
No.
So we convert the numbers into words. For me, 43 is a bed. It's the bed.
A bed.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Why is a bed? Where we convert one number into a consonant.
Right.
The next step, so 43 for me is the consonant C.
Yeah.
4 is C for me, and 3 is M.
Right.
In Spanish, cama.
Right.
Bed
the
in
ka
English.
and the ma.
Yeah, and
kama.
Yeah.
Right.
And the vowels that I need. Yeah.
Right.
This is the technique. So, in 1 second, I have to see some words.
Okay.
Very, very fast. I think it's very, very interesting.
Okay.
This is about fast memory. Yeah.
Yeah.
I also have taken part in long-term memory championships. Yeah.
And how does a long-term memory?
Yeah. For example,
if you
not
can
1
remember.
second. I remember. Not 1 second. You have for example, 30 minutes memorizing binary numbers. 30 minutes.
Binary numbers, zeros and ones.
Yes, 0 and 1.
Okay.
Yeah. Or 1 hour memorizing decimal numbers.
Right.
From 0, 1 until 9. Yeah.
Okay.
The strategies are different.
Right. And when you say it's long term, then you're talking about the amount of time that you get given to remember them, or the time between seeing them and having to repeat them.
Yeah, both. Because if you are memorizing numbers during 1 hour, 1 hour later you have to remember that numbers.
Yeah.
In fast memory, 1 second you see the numbers, 1 second you write the numbers, and maybe 1 minute later you don't remember the numbers because it's not important for you.
Yeah.
If I want to remember these numbers 1 week later, it's possible. But when you are in a competition, okay, I have written the numbers, forget it. Right. As soon as possible.
And so these competitions, I've never, to be honest, I never even realised that there were memory competitions.
Yeah.
There's a world championship, obviously. Yeah. Are there ones more local memory competitions? Do they have ones in Spain, in the UK, or just in the city?
Yeah. The most common competitions are the long-term memory. This kind of competitions began in the 90s, in 1991. Tony Buzan, you know him?
Yeah.
He was the...
Mind maps. And
exactly. Yeah. He began with these competitions.
Right.
Yeah.
So do they have them in Barcelona?
These kind of competitions in Spain, Madrid and Toledo. Toledo, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's good because every week in different parts in the planet you can take part in these kind of competitions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing. And they don't do them in Barcelona?
No.
Not yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Exactly.
Okay.
Maybe we can organize one.
Maybe.
You
never know. No. If anybody's watching this and is interested, please get in touch as well. Organising a memory championship in Barcelona. Why memory? How did this start?
Yeah, this is a good question. When I was a child, I had bad memory. Really, with the subjects like history or this kind of subjects were not good for me because I don't like memorize. I didn't know how to memorize. And some years later, I discovered that exist some techniques that allows you memorize in less time. It can be fun. It's very fun to memorize with technique. So I discovered a new word. Wow! And the best, it works.
And when you said that you were a child, are we talking about 4 years old, 10 years old?
With 10 years old, I have clear memorize is not for me.
Right.
Yeah. And when I arrived to the high school, I discovered always when I saw someone in television memorizing or calculating, I thought, wow, it's incredible. How is it possible? He has a brain. Me too. What's the difference?
Okay.
Maybe he's very strange. Maybe, but no. There are some techniques, and you can use it.
Okay. I mean, I'm not sure about this, but I would guess that the average viewer isn't really interested in learning how to remember long lists of binary numbers, or colours and shapes, or even how to remember a 17-digit number in 1 second. But I would like to remember, for instance, things like names, appointments, birthdays, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Are there any tricks or tips or techniques that you know how to do that?
Yeah, of course. In 1 minute, where are the tricks to do this? Information that you cannot visualize in your mind, you have to convert into images.
Right.
You can feel that images. Not only I see the image in my mind. No, you can smell it. You can touch them. Yeah, use your sense.
Right.
And emotions. Emotions are very important. If you have an emotion, you will remember this story.
Right. So when the example that you gave about, for instance, bed, you don't just think of the word bed. You visualize a specific bed and have an emotion with that bed.
I'm very comfortable in the bed. Yeah, exactly. So I have explained how I memorize the numbers, but we have techniques about how to memorize the face and the name. We have techniques about how to memorize dates. The techniques always, I have information that I cannot visualize. For example, the month, January, I cannot visualize. August, I cannot visualize August. It's not very easy, but maybe you can. Okay, in August I go on holidays, or in August I remember the emperor. Yeah,
the emperor.
The emperor, exactly.
The emperor.
Or maybe in January I can see the Reyes Magos.
the
no.
We'd say the three wise men.
Okay, in the three wise
English.
men.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So now we are in February. Maybe you can imagine the people with customs, disfraces.
With fancy dress costumes.
Fancy dress.
Fancy dress costumes.
Different things, different techniques, but you convert something boring in something very interesting.
Right. So, for instance, I always struggle to remember. I hope she's not going to watch my wife's birthday here.
Oh,
which is in December.
December, okay.
And I can never remember whether it's the 2nd or the 3rd.
Oh, okay.
To be honest, I'm struggling. I think it's the 3rd. I think it's the 3rd of December. So if I wanted to remember the 3rd of December, I'm not positive. So what if I had to remember the 3rd of December? What would be an example?
Number 3 for me is the letter M. M. Can you imagine a word with this letter, with this consonant?
Mother.
Yeah, but mother. We need a word that had only one consonant. With M. For example, in Spanish, meow for the cat.
Meow. Okay, meow.
Yeah,
right.
It's good, and you can
But
see the
it's
cat.
English as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So now you have to imagine a story about your wife and the cat. And the birthday, because maybe you are interested in remember more dates.
Okay. But how would December fit in with that?
December maybe is Christmas.
Yeah.
So you can imagine that you are in Christmas with your wife, and when you open the gift, it's a cat.
Right.
Wow! And you can imagine the cake with the candles, and appears the cat. Wow! No.
And the
emotions.
Cat, and the cat says meow, and because it says meow, then that's the letter M, and that's 3, and so.
And you're in Christmas, and your wife with the cake and the candles.
Right. Okay.
You never will forget it.
So it's visualization, basically.
Exactly. And emotions.
Sensorial, emotive visualization.
Exactly.
Right. That's the key to remembering.
Yeah.
So another example is I meet somebody and they say to me, "Hello, my name is José."
Yeah.
And 5 minutes later, I can't remember.
I can't remember. Yeah.
So
exactly.
how would you remember, for
Names
instance,
and face.
People's names and faces?
Yeah. First, sometimes when you introduce someone, you are thinking, okay, I will give the hand, or you are thinking in different things and you don't hear the name. It's very important to listen to the name.
Right.
Okay, Jose. Some names are, you can visualize the name. And in Jose, can you imagine something? Jose, maybe the Jesus Christ Father. Maybe this is a good comer.
Right, okay.
Maybe this is one, or maybe you have a friend called Jose, and okay, this is my friend Jose, and I know that he likes to run.
Right.
Okay, Jose is run, or Jose is this person. Okay, you have the image, and the second is the face.
Right.
You have to remember something special about this person. Maybe the glasses are special, maybe the nose is very big, or the mouth. Maybe if you see the shirt, it's not a good strategy if you see this person next week.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Because that can change.
Exactly.
Right.
So, for example, the glasses, and I know that Jose is a friend that likes to run. Okay, so I think one person running, this person with the glasses, these special glasses, and he's running with the glasses in the hand. Oh, and they are very dirty. Imagination is very important. For example, last week I met with a person, his name was Agustín. Agustín in Spanish, similar than Augusto.
Augusto, okay. Augusto, comfortable. Yeah.
Comfortable.
Yeah.
He was very comfortable. What was different about this person? His head. His head. Oh, fantastic. With very, very nice, very different. So
not like mine.
No.
Not like mine. Right. Yes.
Longer.
Yes, a bit longer. Right.
A bit longer, exactly. So he was very comfortable, and the head. Okay, I can imagine comfortable maybe in the sofa. He was very comfortable as his head was in the sofa.
Right.
When I saw this person, 1 hour later, oh, the head. Sofa, comfortable. Agustín. Hello, Agustín. How are you?
Okay.
I have been a teacher for 10 years, and the first day in my class with my student, hello, my name is Jose, introduce yourselves. And I remember when they finish, 25, 30,
Yeah.
I repeat all the names. Wow, this teacher is very strange.
That impresses the children.
Yeah.
When I remember when I was at school, we had a teacher who name was Mrs. Simnett. Mrs. Simnett. I don't think she's going to be watching this video, but we at the beginning of class you take the register, and her ability was she'd remembered the register of all the children without needing the register, and I remember we once had a fire practice, a fire alarm practice, and all the classes came out onto the playground, and the teacher had to check off everybody's name, and all the teachers went through the list of children with their register. They had to carry it, and they got their bags, etc., and their pants, etc. And she just stood there and just said everybody's name, and she got a round of applause from everybody because she could do that.
Exactly.
So yeah, kids are impressed by that.
I think it's very important. Not only memory techniques are not only important for your studies. It's also important to remember the names. It's very important for business. Yeah.
So you said that you're a teacher.
Yeah.
But I know you also have your own memory school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. I began with my memory school 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I like memory. I like competition. So I thought, I have to do something. I have to explain their techniques. And I began with my academy. Mm-hmm. It's called escueladelamemoria.com. Mm-hmm. And it grows and grows, and now this is my only job. Yeah.
When you say La Escuela de la Memoria, which is the school of memory, is it an online school? Is it a place people can go to visit?
School, online,
just
100% online. Yeah.
Right.
Sometimes if they call me to do maybe conference. Mm-hmm. Last week I was in a conference explaining the techniques, etc. Okay, but usually online. Mm-hmm. Online courses. I think online it's better for our students because it's not necessary to go exactly at this place at this time. Mm-hmm. You can be at home.
And you say courses? So it's not what sort of courses?
It's not
do you
only
offer?
one. Yeah. The first course is super learning. Yeah, the translation. We explain how to memorize, how to study, how to improve your concentration, all these techniques, and how to use these techniques in your studies. Mm-hmm. Some people needs to memorize word per word. Mm-hmm. For example, with law, it's necessary. The article number 5 says exactly this.
Right. So people learning to be barristers or lawyers, that sort of thing. Yeah. Right.
So we have a course to explain exactly how to memorize the text with 100% of precision. Yeah.
Right.
Also, we have another course how to read very fast. It's very similar with the fast competitions. Mm-hmm. Imagine memorize 21 numbers in 1 second. Mm-hmm. It's necessary to read very, very fast.
Right.
So we use these techniques for this course. It's very important for all the people who needs to read. Mm-hmm. I think everyone, mm-hmm. especially for students. So this is another course. Yeah.
Okay. I also noticed that you have a course about how to help your children.
Exactly.
To learn.
Yeah. We began with the students. Perfect. But some students write us and said, "Oh, how can I help my children to improve the score in the school?" Yeah. And we create a specific course for the parents.
Mm-hmm. So the courses, they're online courses. So, for instance, if somebody was interested in doing one of your courses, what sort of thing can they expect? How long do they last? How much time do they need to dedicate?
We recommend about 20 minutes per day, mm-hmm. and in 1 month you will see almost 100% the results. Mm-hmm. Yeah, some techniques you can use these techniques immediately. Mm-hmm. Other techniques is necessary to train for some days or some weeks. But we have created for our students a specific software to improve how can I memorize, how can I convert the numbers into words. We have a specific software to do this task, and be faster.
So it's 20 minutes a day.
Yeah.
You say 20 minutes a day doing what? I mean, are you doing? Is it?
Okay. Yeah.
An activity? Is it watching video?
Exactly. Yeah. Video, activities, and training with the software.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you have some doubts, we have Facebook group and our students and the teachers. I'm not the only teacher. We are 3 teachers.
Mm-hmm.
We explain, for example, okay, I know the techniques, but how can I memorize this table of content in my subjects? Okay, don't worry. Tell us what you have to memorize, and I explain. Oh, and they say, "Wow, yeah, now that's incredible." For example, I have one student that needs to memorize all the underground stops.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, if you stop here, you can take the line blue and
Okay, and the connections as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't explain in our courses how to memorize this exactly, but with the techniques, okay, tell us what you have to memorize, and we explain how to do this. And she was, wow, it's incredible, and now she remembered everything, and she passed the exam, and she was very happy.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. What about vocabulary?
Yeah.
Because I'm sure that a lot of people who watch this are learning English.
Yeah.
And or English people who are interested in learning Spanish or Catalan. And for instance, there are certain words that I find very difficult to remember.
New vocabulary.
Yeah, new vocabulary.
Exactly.
Are there any tricks for learning new vocabulary?
Of course. If you want to learn English,
Yeah.
The first difficulty is I don't know the vocabulary.
Right.
We know that in school, now the teachers don't memorize. You have to understand everything. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But new vocabulary, you have to memorize this
Yeah.
vocabulary. Is the only way. Yeah. I know Spanish. I have to improve my English. I have to memorize vocabulary. Imagine, I have to memorize pillow. Pillow is, in Spanish, almohada.
Yeah.
I know this concept.
Mm-hmm.
But pillow is a new word for me. How can I memorize pillow? I will search a similar word in Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
Pillow, for example, it sounds similar than piloto.
Mm-hmm.
Pilot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Okay. So now I have the image.
Mm-hmm.
Pilot. I can see people in the flight. He's very comfortable with the pillow.
Right.
I can see this image.
Okay.
Maybe when I need this word, okay, pillow. So it was very comfortable. It was the pillow. Yeah, pillow. It's not exactly the same sound or the same word, but it's very similar.
Is he called Agustin?
Exactly. Similar. Yeah, this is exactly the same. It's the same way.
Right.
So, at first, you when you speak a language, it's important to do this fast. You cannot imagine. Okay, the pillow. This was very comfortable, but you will use this story. The first, the second, the third time, but then it is faster.
Right.
And the next time you need this word, okay, I remember the word. It's very important. I don't need the dictionary again. Okay, yeah, I have forgotten.
Okay. So you're making connections. You take the word, you find something that's similar to that word that you know, and you make some sort of visual, sensorial, emotional connection.
Exactly.
Right. Okay. Right. Fantastic.
Thank you.
José María.
Yeah. Yeah, and Gibbs.
Thank you very much
Thank you.
for joining us. It's been a pleasure. And if you are interested in finding more about José María's work or looking at one of his courses, then you'll find that there's a link and more information in the notes to this video.
And we have a YouTube channel.
And he also has a YouTube channel. There will be a link at the end of this video then, which will probably be popping up in approximately 15 seconds.
Escuela de la Memoria. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us. See you next week. Bye-bye.